3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph podcast.
Puff and Steph and you hanging out. Happy Quarantine Wednesday, friends. All right. Yeah, we're here. We're just loving our house life, our home life. What's up, Steph?
Okay. Not much.
No?
Nothing exciting to report.
No?
No, I mean, I'm trying to adopt more dogs, but that's just a daily occurrence here.
Are you really trying to adopt more dogs?
Yes.
Is
Absolutely.
that what you were doing right before we jumped on, looking at dog stuff?
Maybe. It's kind of a constant thing. I just keep like reloading, different shelter websites. So.
Gotcha. Okay, so it is Wednesday. It is. Whoa, dogs are freaking out. Are you sure you want more?
I need more dogs, obviously.
Sure, more as they freak out in the background. All right, so it is Would You Rather Wednesday. Let's have some fun. This one's tough. I've been thinking about this for a while. This one's kind of tough. Would you rather suddenly be elected a senator or suddenly become CEO of a company? By the way, you don't know how to do either job.
Oh, so you're like screwed. It's not like you're actually prepared for it.
Right. It's not like you ran for office. You got like written in. It's like, Steph, oh my God, I'm now a senator. I now have to go to Washington. Or for some reason, the dying CEO of a company sees something in you. It's like, I think Steph is the one who should take over when I die tomorrow.
He is so wrong. He is so wrong. But I'm glad he did. Thank you for the offer.
So you don't know how to do either job. Would you rather be elected senator or suddenly become CEO of a company?
I feel like I would. Do senators make a good amount of money?
Yeah, and they make like six figures.
Okay, yeah, that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
I feel like I would pick senator because I could use that kind of power to do good things, even though I don't know what I'm doing. I could just be like, every dog must have a home. And I could just declare things and make them happen.
You can't declare things and make them happen as a senator. That's not how it works. It just shows how you really are not like qualified to do this job.
I'm so not qualified, and I'm sorry to the people of my country that I'm in this position when I have no idea what I'm doing, but I promise I will use it for good.
And in her third day of office, the senator from Pennsylvania, Steph, who doesn't like to be called Stephanie, says that all dogs should have a home. She decreed it, and then somebody explained to her that's not how any of this works.
Yeah, I think that would be great. I love the idea. Which one would you do?
I agree with you, but not for the same reason. I'm not going to get all power hungry like you are and just start bossing people around. No, I think I would be a senator over a CEO because as a senator, you can kind of hide. Right? There are people who are career politicians, lifelong politicians, and they've done jack squat.
True.
Right? So while I learn the ropes, while I get my feet underneath me, I can kind of hide in the back and go, oh, that's how that's done. Oh, you can't just decree things. Oh, you're not a dictator. Oh, okay.
Just keep talking. Yeah.
Right. But a CEO, from day one, you're potentially making decisions that could, depending on how big the company is, those decisions could trickle down to hundreds, maybe thousands of employees.
Actually, that's a really good point. You'd probably have to kind of know what you're doing in that position, and it's a lot.
Yeah, I don't think that's something you can wing. As a senator, you can like kind of latch on to maybe more experienced politician and go, oh, that's how it works. Oh, that's how you make money under the table. Oh, that's how you become crooked. Because I would definitely be a crooked politician. Like 100%.
Oh, you would.
Oh, yes, I would. Be like,
you would do good things.
That's weird. Senators only make, I don't even know what they make. Hold on, I'll look it up. Senator salary. Okay. 100. This is pretty good. Around $170,000 a year.
Okay, I could roll with that.
Like, okay, Puff has been a senator for 2 years, and they only make $170,000 a year. How come he's worth $9 million all of a sudden? Because I take bribes. Yes, I take bribes. What do you want? How do you want me to vote? Oh, whichever one of you guys fills my pocket up more. That's how I'm going to vote.
See, I didn't suspect you of being crooked, but my thought with you being a politician was that you could finally do that whole like birth control and the water plan you've been talking about for years.
Oh, yeah, that's one thing I will not waver on, no matter how much you bribe me. I am going to find a way to put birth control in the water system. And
So smart.
And like I've said before, to get the antidote to the birth control, if you want to have kids, you just have to answer easy questions.
Right, it's simple.
It's like, when you have a baby, how should you clean it? A, in a small bathtub where you gently, wash it and make sure that the baby's clean. Or do you run it under scalding hot water in your bathtub? Just kind of things like that. Like,
very simple questions.
You have to go to the store. Do you A, bring your baby along, or B, leave it at home? It's simple. Like, you don't have to do long division.
No, that would be cruel.
Right. But the amount of dumb parents that are out there.
They're everywhere.
I think that, birth control in the water is something that I could run and possibly win on.
Well, and I feel like it would benefit a lot of people too, because a lot of people take birth control anyway. So I feel like people would support you.
Right. You get double birth control. The stuff you take and the stuff that's in the water. Don't you?
Well, and what's right. And what's funny is that I've had people, when I tell them that I'm working for the Harrisburg Senators, think that I actually work for a senator in the city of Harrisburg.
Well, yeah,
so
that makes sense.
I'm
It's the
halfway
capital.
there.
There you go.
I'm halfway
Yeah,
there.
there you go. There you go. What's your qualification to be senator? I work for the baseball team called the Senators. Well, you got my vote. All right,
Done.
we'll ask you on the Puff and Steph Facebook page. CEO or senator, you don't know how to do either job. If you had to pick one, what would it be? According to a French study, dangerous driving runs in the family. Do you have anybody in your family who's a bad driver?
I don't think so, actually. No.
Is your mom a bad driver, but she's in the room and you don't want to say anything? Wink, give me wink if that's right, and you're afraid of what she would say.
No, it's not true, I promise.
Okay. All right.
And my brothers are actually ridiculously safe drivers. I used to say that when Joseph would stop at a stop sign, a spider could build its web between the ground and his car in the time that he sat there. Like, he is so safe.
He's waiting for the go sign.
Yeah.
This group that runs French highways said 65% of younger motorists between the ages of 18 and 25 in France say they're influenced by the behind-the-wheel habits of their mother and father, both good and bad. Young drivers are more likely to pick up the habits from their father than their mother. Motorists whose parents had the habit of driving while over the alcohol limit were twice as likely to do the same. So, your kids pick up on your stuff is what they're trying to say. The things you do, your kids could do potentially the same things. So my parents are pretty good drivers. My brother, however, at least in his younger years, was awful. The dude totaled like 4 cars.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's bad. So he's a bad influence.
Not necessarily on me. It was a good influence, I think, because it showed me, like, oh, hey, if you go fast and drive like an idiot, you're going to get into accidents.
Right.
But my parents don't drive like that. So how he picked it up, I don't know. It's just another reason why I think Trevor's adopted. Coming up in just a couple of minutes, we're going to touch on a subject we talked about last week, and one of my biggest fears this woman went through. This is super scary. Tell you next.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
CBD American Shaman of PA wants you to know that even though their stores can't be open right now, they're still there for you and for all of your CBD product needs. Make these tough times more manageable with CBD American Shaman of PA. Their products can be shipped right to your door, and they may help relieve your pain, your anxiety, and your sleeping troubles. Visit hempishealth.com for the full selection of the most powerful CBD products available. That's hempishealth.com for fast, easy online ordering.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Hey honey, how are the taxes going?
Pretty good. Let's see. We either get $800 back or we owe $4,000.
I think we should call H&R Block.
Let's face it, taxes can be confusing and the laws seem to change every year. Let the professionals at your local H&R Block take the worry out of your tax season. H&R Block in Dillsburg, Newville, Biglerville, Fairfield, and Gettysburg have been owned by the same family for over 50 years, and they've been there for every tax law change along the way. Don't leave money on the table. File your taxes confidently with H&R Block.
Do your kids lose their house keys? Do you hide a key near your front door for friends, relatives, the cleaning lady, or pet sitter? Do you need a better way to secure your home? Let ITD Systems and Security solve all your problems. ITD has the knowledge and experience to install smart home features like smart locks, motion sensors, indoor and outdoor cameras, and wireless keypads that control everything. Plus, you can turn off lights, lock doors, and view any of your cameras right from your cell phone or tablet. Turn your house into a future house and add peace of mind to your life with ITD Systems and Security. To find out more, visit itdssi.com.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
This is, no lie, one of my biggest fears, and it's a fear that probably is never going to happen, and I never really thought it would be something that I'd have to worry about until now, because it happened to a woman in Paraguay. She was discovered to still be alive in a body bag after being pronounced dead by doctors earlier in the day.
No. How is that even possible? Do they not double check these things?
I don't know. But Gladys Rodriguez de Duarte, who suffers from ovarian cancer, had been admitted to San Fernando Clinic on Saturday morning after experiencing a severe spike in blood pressure. 2 hours later, her treating physician declared the 46-year-old woman dead of cervical cancer and handed a death certificate to her husband and daughter. While undertakers transported her body to a funeral home, they noticed it was moving inside the bag. This is scary for everyone. This is scary, obviously, for Gladys, because, she's not dead. And she wakes up in a body bag. And two, imagine if you are the people from the funeral home. You're like, oh my God, it's finally coming true, zombies.
It's really happening during Corona. It's a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, they noticed it moving inside the bag. She was rushed to intensive care where she is currently delicate but stable condition.
Oh my gosh. Come on, Gladys, pull through. That's a cool story. I want to know what happened. Did she die and come back to life?
I don't know. Her husband is reportedly filing a complaint against the doctor that called her dead.
Yeah, a complaint to say the least. I would think lawsuit.
Maybe it'll lead to that. I don't know. But, I have this crazy, it's so dumb, and I never really told anybody about it. It's this really dumb fear of, waking up in a coffin.
Underground.
Yeah.
Yes, that's terrifying to think about.
It's so dumb, because it's never going to happen. Or will
well,
it could have happened to Gladys.
Right. So it's not a dumb fear.
It's a little bit of a dumb fear.
It's not. It's real.
I want to believe our medical system's better than it is in Paraguay. I don't know. Maybe Paraguayan, I think that's how you say it. Paraguayan medicine is fantastic. I don't know. But, could you imagine? I mean, you're already claustrophobic. I'm not. But the fact that you're just knowing that there's nothing you can do and you're going to die.
Right. Because then you're just underground and you're screwed. You can try screaming, but is anybody going to hear you?
No, probably not.
You're just going to creep them out. I mean, if they do hear, you're going to terrify them. And what if you're in the body bag, in the morgue? Is that what it's called? And everybody went home for the night and you're just stuck in this body bag and you can't unzip it from the inside. Oh, that's awful.
The good news is if that happens, you'll probably be okay. They'll probably discover you the next day.
Yeah, but you're just going to have to lay there barely being able to breathe in this bag. That's awful.
Just surrounded by other dead people.
Right. Poor Gladys.
Well, again, we don't know if she's going to be okay, but she is in stable condition. So hopefully she makes it through.
I hope so. That's awful.
Remember, I think it was last week we talked about the woman who took her turtle for a walk?
Yes.
And it's just because in that particular town in Italy, the only time you could leave the house, I think it was Italy, the only time you could leave the house was to walk your dog. But this person was like, I need to get out, so I'm going to walk my turtle. And we're like, that's absurd. Turtles don't go for a walk. I found an even worse one, Steph. In Spain, people under severe coronavirus quarantine are not supposed to leave their homes. There is an exception, allowing pet owners to leave their homes so their pets can relieve themselves, dog walking. One unidentified man was busted by police last week for taking his fish in its bowl on a walk.
Oh, well, fish need exercise too, right?
So it's not, and like in my mind, he had the fish bowl on a little red wagon and he was pulling it around the neighborhood, but I guess he was just kind of carrying the bowl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not known. It's not known if he got a ticket or was just told like, hey man, let's be honest here, fish don't go on walks, go home.
But you know what? He should be allowed to go on a walk. Like, human beings need to move and get outside.
And fish.
So that's their own fault.
And fish.
And fish, right. Nobody cares about the fish? Come on. It's ridiculous.
There are a couple things I want to tell you about how coronavirus is changing the lives of people. There is a surplus of Girl Scout cookies. Have you heard this?
No, what? Tell me.
So basically what had happened was they stopped doing door-to-door sales of Girl Scout cookies because obviously they didn't want the Girl Scouts going door-to-door. It just obviously makes sense. So they suspended their door-to-door sales and cookie booths outside of the Walmarts and things like that. So now there's a surplus of unsold, undelivered Girl Scout cookies.
I'm here for you. I am here to help with the surplus.
The Girl Scout organization is now promoting a new program called Cookie Care, which allows shoppers to buy cookies from their local troops online or donate the treats to first responders. Girlscouts.org. Click the buy or donate cookies link. I'm guessing you'll do the buy. So yeah, you can still get Girl Scout cookies delivered to your house.
Okay. They'll deliver them to our house.
Why?
Girl Scout.
Why? Are you whispering or you're typing them in?
Yeah, I don't know. I just got really excited.
You're not going to wait for the show to be over to order Girl Scout cookies?
No. Nope.
Okay.
Wait, okay, so girlscoutcookies.org. Oh, buy or donate. And they'll deliver them? Okay. I got plans later. After the show, I know what I'm doing.
Okay. One more thing, got to talk about Running of the Bulls, the world-famous trampling of tourists that goes on in Pamplona, Spain. Canceled for the first time in forever.
Wow.
It's a 400-year-old event held during the San Fermin Festival. Will not take place in July as planned. The acting mayor said, as expected, as it was, it still leaves us deeply sad. Don't even think it's going to be postponed. It always happens during this festival. So if this was the year you were going to run with the Bulls, sorry. You've seen the videos of that stuff. Was that anything that interests you ever?
Okay, so I've seen videos, but I've also seen videos like mocking the whole idea, so I don't actually know how it works.
Basically, they're in this cattle chute, and they let these bulls down, or these bulls loose on a street in Pamplona, Spain, and people run. And they run to, I believe, the, what's it called? Like the stadium. And that's where all the bulls get wrangled up stuff.
So they have to try to outrun the bulls and not get trampled.
Yep, and some of them like grab onto fences, won't let the bulls pass, and things like that. So, yep, it's a real thing.
That would be quite an adrenaline rush. Could you imagine, like, knowing that if you slow down, you're gonna die? Like,
I would never do
that's
it.
like a good workout, right?
I would never do
motivation.
it. All right, so coming up in a couple of minutes, I want you to think of your favorite, don't say this person out loud, but favorite male, because I need you to be attracted to this person, favorite male athlete of all time. Okay? Favorite male athlete of all time. I think I know who it is, but I might be wrong. And I want to know if you'd ever buy one of these from him. We'll talk about it next.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
CBD American Shaman of PA wants you to know that even though their stores can't be open right now, they're still there for you and for all of your CBD product needs. Make these tough times more manageable with CBD American Shaman of PA. Their products can be shipped right to your door, and they may help relieve your pain, your anxiety, and your sleeping troubles. Visit hempashealth.com for the full selection of the most powerful CBD products available. That's hempashealth.com for fast, easy online ordering.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Hey, honey, how are the taxes going?
Pretty good. Let's see. We either get $800 back or we owe $4,000.
I think we should call H&R Block.
Let's face it, taxes can be confusing and the laws seem to change every year. Let the professionals at your local H&R Block take the worry out of your tax season. H&R Block in Dillsburg, Newville, Biglerville, Fairfield, and Gettysburg have been owned by the same family for over 50 years, and they've been there for every tax law change along the way. Don't leave money on the table. File your taxes confidently with H&R Block.
Do your kids lose their house keys? Do you hide a key near your front door for friends, relatives, the cleaning lady, or pet sitter? Do you need a better way to secure your home? Let ITD Systems and Security solve all your problems. ITD has the knowledge and experience to install smart home features like smart locks, motion sensors, indoor and outdoor cameras, and wireless keypads that control everything. Plus, you can turn off lights, lock doors, and view any of your cameras right from your cell phone or tablet. Turn your house into a future house and add peace of mind to your life with ITD Systems and Security. To find out more, visit itdssi.com.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
So I want you to think of your most favoritist male athlete ever. All right? Don't tell me who it is yet. I'll tell you the story, and we're going to substitute that guy for this guy, and I want to see if you'd be interested. There's an ex-baseball pitcher. His name is David Wells. He used to play for the Yankees, among a couple other teams. He's a 3-time All-Star. He had a 20-year career, very successful. I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame. I don't know if he will be in the Hall of Fame. But one of his claims to fame is he once pitched a perfect game for the New York Yankees back in 1993. He decided to clean out his old gear during this quarantine and auction off a few items to raise money for first responders. Very cool of him to do this. He sold 4 cups, old cups that he wore.
Ew.
He in total, he raised over $5,000 selling 4 cups. Each one was autographed. He was making jokes. He goes, "May this new COVID-19 mask keep you safe." It was funny. Okay, so Steph, money is not really an option. Who's your favorite male athlete of all time? Is it Carson Wentz?
It's Carson Wentz.
Okay, that's what I was guessing.
He's just the best. All around.
Okay.
All around.
You never heard he just had a baby?
Yeah, I know. It won't last. It's not going to last.
Sorry to bring the mood down. Anyway, would you ever buy one of Carson's cups?
Okay, my initial response is like, ew, no. But then I'm thinking it would be cool just to tell people, like, I have one of his cups. But it's not something I would display on, like, a trophy case. I would just, like, keep it under my bed and just tell people that I have it.
You would keep it under your bed? One of Carson's
I don't know.
cups?
It was just a random thought where I keep it.
So you want to be a person that goes up to someone and goes, "Hey, want to know something about me?" And they're like, "Sure. I own one of Carson Wentz's cups. What do you think about that?"
See, no, I wouldn't bring it up out of the blue as like a fun icebreaker, like, guess if this is true or not. I would just say it if it came up, then I would be like, yeah.
How would that come up? How would that come up? It doesn't come
Like
up in conversation.
Like if if I was with people that were talking about the Eagles, I'd be like, speaking of the Eagles.
Speaking of the Eagles and man junk, I have one of Carson Wentz's cups.
Since you brought it up.
So you could bring that up in so many conversations. Football conversations, protective equipment conversations.
All the time.
Man part conversations.
All the time.
Ginger conversations.
There's so many connections there.
Celebrity crush conversations.
Right. See, it'd be a cool fact to throw in people's faces. And you know what? They might think it was gross, but deep down they would think it was kind of cool.
You think?
I'm sure of it.
Okay. All right. So normally this is the time of the show where we play Stump Steph. We decided to put it down, flip it, and reverse it. And Steph has questions for me. Will I be able to answer these Stump Puff, I guess is what we'll call it, because we haven't had time to think about what to call it. So it's my turn.
Perplex Puff.
Oh, very nice. Perplex Puff. Okay, let's go.
Okay. 31% of Americans don't know anything about blank. About this.
Anything about this? Government.
No.
Is it a sport?
No.
It has nothing to do with government or the Constitution or...
No, it's not like a trivia fact or anything like that.
Don't know anything about this. That is super vague.
And I'll give you a hint by saying it's something that everybody should know something about. This is a hard one.
Is it medical care?
No. This is a really hard one. You got to think outside the box a little bit.
Something about... Okay, dogs?
Nope.
Cooking?
Nope.
Oh, man. Now I know how you feel. This is a tough position to be in.
It is hard. And this is a tough one. I will say I started off with a tough one, but I thought it was interesting.
31% know nothing about this. Wow. Is it something you do for entertainment?
No. It is something that pretty much every single person has. You have some of these. And you should know something about them.
You have some of these. Should know some.
Everybody has them.
Is it family members?
You're getting closer with going with people rather than like facts.
There was have these, but don't know anything about it. Have these. Oh man, it's like coworkers.
You're completely in the right ballpark now. You're gonna get it. I know it. You're close.
Have the interns?
No, but like I said, you're really close.
Bosses.
No, it's not work related.
Oh man, I don't know. I might give up.
You were close with family members. You're in the right
like
realm.
Cousins?
No, it's not someone you're related to, but it's someone you should know something about.
Neighbors?
Yes!
Wait, is it neighbors really?
It's neighbors! Ding, ding, ding.
All right. Okay. That was okay. All right. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, okay. So 31% don't know anything about their neighbors.
Right. Like they don't know their names. They don't know what they do. They don't like they've never associated with them.
Close to that, actually. I'm close to that. I know some of their names. That's about it.
That's something.
All right, we got time. Let's do another one.
Okay, let's see. I have a bunch listed here. I know that one was kind of tough.
It's all right. It's only fair.
Okay, more than a third of Americans are guilty of this.
Shoplifting.
No, but I'm glad that you assume that more than a third of the country is bad.
Are guilty of this. Is it hygiene related?
Not hygiene related. No.
It's a weird face. It's a weird face you made when you said that.
Well, because you're close to the right category, but it's not like hygiene.
Third of Americans. Wearing underwear 2 days in a row?
No. It's not. Yeah, it's not directly related to hygiene, although that's probably a true fact, because I think we talked about that before.
Does it have to do with... Wait. Third Americans are guilty of this.
Right.
Okay.
Some people can't really help it, but a lot of people definitely could improve it and fix it.
What?
You're definitely guilty of this really badly.
Oh. Wow. Okay. What am I guilty of? What do you know about me?
Everybody knows this about you, I think. We talk about it, well, not super often, but you and I talk about it a decent amount.
What?
It is something that you should do better at. Not you, I just mean all Americans. Like, it's important.
Obviously, I should do better than too. If I'm guilty of it. Oh man. Not exercising enough?
No, but it is health related. It's health related.
Don't go to the doctors enough?
No.
Health related. Yeah, I don't know. I got it. I don't got it.
Okay. Your wife is not guilty of this, but you are. She does not have problems with this, but you do big time.
Oh, I'm gonna ring the bell. Sleep enough?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like less than like 5 or 6 hours of sleep a night.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
It's totally you.
100%, that's me. Okay, I thought it was something worse. I'm like, oh my god, what does she know about me? Oh my god.
No.
It's all right.
No.
It's all right. So, I want you to think about this, and by the beginning of the show tomorrow, I need to know my next DCOM movie, okay?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So,
you love these, don't you?
So you have 24 hours to think about it, okay?
Got it.
And we will be back with whatever DCOM I'm going to watch. I can't wait.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.